Hi guys, Keisha here with Bloom Budget Shop. Long time no talk. A lot has happened. Um, where to start? Um, I had a problem with my car. I know you guys probably saw that little post on YouTube, but here's the aftermath. I actually did not have to pay $2,300. Thank God. I ended up paying a total of $1,220, and that's because I tipped them. I was so grateful and so thankful that I did not have to use all of that money. And I will share. I'll post the video. I have it on my Instagram of the money that I had left over, which was 1,085, and I did put that money back into some of my categories. Not all of them got money. Like my car challenge, I didn't put any money into. So, we're starting fresh. I did not film a cash planning because around all of this happening, I did some changes to my 401k. And I also was getting a raise at my job, so I didn't actually know how much money I was gonna have to cash plan with, but I do now. So I went ahead and I did my cash planning. We have a total of $600 that we are going to be stuffing. Not that full 600 is going to go into all of these categories. If you guys can see, emergency is actually going to be getting $300. And I'll tell you why. So we'll talk and stuff at the same time. So we're going to start off with the $1,500 challenge. $1,500 challenge is actually going to be getting $20, and they're going to get it in the form of two tens. So this is what I was thinking. Because I've been watching this, well, not watching, but I've been listening to this guy named Dave Ramsey. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys have probably heard other budgeters talk about him. But if you haven't heard about who he is, Google him, look him up. He actually has a good way of helping get out of financial debt, and I want to pursue it and I want to try it. But I'm going to do mine with a little bit of a twist. So the way that he does it is you go and you first save $1,000 for an emergency fund. You don't do anything else except save $1,000 for an emergency fund. That's it, right? Once you hit that $1,000, then you go and you start, like going to paying off debt, and you do it through the snowball method. So, like the lowest amount that you have, you pay that off all the way until you get up to the biggest amount that you have, right? So, this is what I'm going to do. And we are going to actually be going into emergency as I talk about it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bulk up my emergency fund. Okay. Because I got $600, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half of that 600. So we're actually going to be putting $300 into my emergency fund. So 100, 200, 300. This is money that I got back from out of that that 1,080, and that's I just wanted to have money in here basically. So we're adding $300. So now we have 100, 200, 300, 400, $530, $530 for an emergency fund. My goal is to save $2,500. Currently at 230, we are going to just make a little thing. I'll probably make something that's better than this, but for the time being, that's what I'm gonna do. So we added 300, so plus 300, and we are now at $530. Once I hit that $2,500 goal, then I will no longer stuff into my emergency fund, and I will solely work on getting out of debt. But what I'll start doing is during my cash plannings and also my cash stuffings, depending on how much money I have, let's say I have like $250, I'm not going to take half of that 250. I'll probably take $100 of that and put that towards my emergency fund. But that's what I'm looking at doing. That way I can kind of bulk this up and get it up to where I want it to be, where I would feel comfortable when, an emergency happens. Because as he says, an emergency is always going to happen. Let's go ahead and go into the challenge binder. So let's see, we're putting $10 into my 1K challenge. The $10 challenge that I was doing, because I took all the money from that, I just decided to stop the challenge. We're not going to put anything into there anymore. So, it's okay. So we're putting $10 into the $1,000 challenge. I was able to put money back in here as well, which I'm really excited and happy about because this goes to paying for my LLC. Oops. And we're putting $10 in here. So now we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, $486. And my LLC fund is 800. So we're good there. Let's grab our Sharpie. Oh my God, I have so many different Sharpies now. And I didn't want to use a different one, but we're gonna have to. And we're gonna color in this 10 right here. Ooh, that's a really light pink. Okay. It looks brighter, but it's really light there. And then let's go into year ahead. Year ahead is going to be getting $27. And move that over a little bit. This is going to take care of the rest of June. So let's go ahead and cross that off. Because can you guys believe we're at the end of June? That is insane to me. You try to do it elegantly and it doesn't work. Okay, so we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have $315 in my year ahead. And okay, so I did count and I figured out how much money this challenge is going to save. It's going to save about $780. So $780 ready for next year. Excited about that. So we did the 1K. Let's go ahead and do the 10K. I know I haven't showed this in like a while, but it's so difficult to do because, like when you go and you do, what is it? Like videos for YouTube and you also do them for Instagram. It's like, I can't take this money back out once it's in here. So somebody's going to miss out. And this time it's going to be Instagram. So we're going to be putting $12 in here today. So 10, 11, and 12. I know it's like super. I'm sorry. But $12 in. And let's grab our marker. And let's see here. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, how did I do this? So 8 and 4. That's how we did. I was like, wait, the 12 is gone. The 2 is gone. How was I doing this? That's why we have to write it down on our paper. Okay. Up she goes. Let's go into the kids binder. Kids binder is another one that I'm really excited that I was able to put money back into. So they got all of their money back. We were almost done with this challenge. So we're putting $10 in here. So now we have 20, 40, 55, 10 more dollars, and we will be done with this challenge, and then we'll be able to move on to this new one here that I got from Pretty Peach Budgeting as well. So let's go ahead and do 10. And then, like I said, 10 more and then we're done. Okay. And once we're done with that, what we're going to do is we're going to, put it where we want it to go in the other categories. Car challenge. So, like I said, the car challenge is one that actually didn't get any money put back into it. And I changed it up. So this is actually my pale pink binder that I have on my website. So I just decided to use my binder because I actually really, really like it. So car challenge is getting $20. So we'll put 20 in there. And whoa. Where is, there it is. Because this challenge is matte, I need not a Sharpie, but like a water-based marker. So I use like this is the Crayola Super Tips. I love these markers. If you have matte challenges, that's what you want to use. We're actually going to leave this out so we can try. But yeah, like oh my God, I colored it in. Darn it, I wasn't supposed to. I only did 20. I wasn't supposed to color it in. You guys. I'll fix it later. I was like, what the hell? I was like, why did I color it in? Why was I looking for a marker? I'm all over the place today. Forgive me. Babies. Babies are going to be getting $10. Again, another challenge I'm very happy that I was able to put money back into because this means a lot to me to be able to have something for them. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, 62, 63, 64, 65, $165. So 45 more dollars and we will be done with this challenge and then we can move on. I hope I get a pretty decent amount of my paycheck so I can just put that full 45 in because I'm so done with that challenge. Going on to the mini, I changed my mini. So it's not the white binder that I have that I was using anymore. This is actually my Sahara color. I love how this looks. So cute, so pretty. And we have new challenges that we're doing in here. So we are going to be doing my new Snoopy challenge. We are going to be coloring in the glasses because we are putting in $10. So 10, it's a crispy 10. Okay. And let's color in Joe Cool's glasses here. Okay. And that's still, that challenge is still available right now. Birthday. So, birthday, the only thing that I did for birthday was I put everybody's birthday present money back. I didn't put anything back into party food or decorations. I just gave everybody their birthday money back. But we are going to be putting $20 into birthday. And that's actually going to take care of number 18. Okay. That way I didn't have all those ones. Okay, that's birthday. Let's go back into our high priority binder and let's start stuffing the other categories. So car maintenance is going to be getting $20. I was able to go and get my oil change done. That's actually how I found out that I had an oil leak. That's what, if you guys didn't know, that's what happened to my car. They said I had a severe oil leak, but you have a severe oil leak, you would see it on the ground, right? Like when you're driving or like if you back up a little bit or anything, you would see it, right? It wasn't touching the ground. Like both me and my husband were like, that is strange because there was absolutely no oil anywhere on the ground. Um, Christmas is going to be getting $15. We still have $200 in the bank. So now we have 200, 300, 450, 65. Sorry, I was like, wait a minute, that didn't seem right for a minute. But it is. Yeah, it's right. Um, so we went and emergency is done. Um, Registration is going to be getting $10. I put $50 back in there, so now we have 60. So I went and I took it to the mechanic that my husband always uses, and they were like, "Yeah, you have like a serious leak." They kept my car for 2.5 days. Savings is going to be getting $16, and they found the leak. They were able to get it fixed. It blew my mind. That something that they said is technically severe, you don't see, which again blew my mind. So we're redoing the Moana challenge. I first stuffed $23 and I took that out to help pay. So now we're gonna do it still. Because we only put 23 in, so we'll complete this challenge. Subscriptions is gonna be getting $10. And it got 20 back, so now we're at 30. Tires is going to be getting $10. I actually was able to put money back into tires as well. So I put my $200 placeholder back in there. And it's getting $10. So we have 200, 50, 70, 90, 300, 20, 40, 60. So we have 300 and 360? Yeah, 360. Yeah. I had to make sure. You guys know those 50s trip me up. Vacation is going to get $10. This one didn't have anything put back into it. So just 10. Fix that a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to go into my low priority. And we are going to be stuffing money back into anniversary and Valentine's Day. I pulled from those as well to help fund. So we have to build those back up again. So I was able to put money back into anniversary. We're going to be putting $10 into here. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, $80. So $20 and we'll be done with anniversary. Copay and medication is going to be getting $15, and I was able to put that full 80 back in here, which I'm so happy for, because just doctor visits or whatever, I want to be able to have that. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. Fun is going to be getting $10, and that's all it will have. Hair care is going to be getting $15, and I put 15 in here so that then this could be fully funded again, and my son will be able to go and get his haircut. So 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So hair care is once again fully funded. And let me grab really quick. I'm gonna grab a fully funded placeholder. I like to put mine in the front, so I just, it's there. I see it. Sports is going to be getting $10. So now we have 10, 20, 30, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. And Valentine's Day is going to be getting the last 10. Oh, wait, there's another 10 here. Hold on. Did somebody get skipped? We're going to have to double check. I'm like, there's an extra $10. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70 for Valentine's Day. Let me double check because I did have to pull. I actually pulled out money for gas. Let me make sure I have the full amount because I pulled $230 for gas. And I did use it. So let's see here. Let's just double check really quick. 230. Can you guys see that? You actually, there you go. 230, and I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, minus 180, 50. That is the 10 that I'm missing because I only put $40 in my tank. So there we go. I was like, wait a minute, where's that 10 come from? Okay, so this